The project for the new school started about 6 years ago, and the main aim of it was to create a new space where we could accommodate our growing student numbers. The history of CIS goes back a long way. We have been pioneers of international education in Denmark ever since the 1960s, really. We feel that we're now pioneers in moving to Nordhavn, to this new building.
As the ECIS board, our goal was twofold. One, to raise the money and make sure that we could afford what we wanted to do, but also to help substantiate the vision that CIS had. I think the starting point was very much, how do we build a sustainable school? Sustainable both in the social sense, but also sort of energy-wise. So how do we build a place that socially will become the home for students, staff, parents, and actually for the broader international community in Copenhagen?
It's been truly amazing to be in our new campus now for over a month. The facilities are stunning. They are both awe-inspiring and big and grand, and at the same time there are wonderful cozy spaces for students to feel at home every single moment of the day. It's truly amazing that we have both of those qualities in the new building.
From the very start, it was sort of clear that we wanted to create a school that was centered around the individual learner's needs. So kind of like an onion, you have a student, they have a peer group around them, they have a class around them again, and then they have a grade level together, and they belong to a sub-school, they belong to the whole school. And that community is all part of a city. The starting point in education and learning and in community allowed us to sort of look broader. So we traveled, or I traveled around the world and looked at schools to see what really worked. All these new built schools, what worked and what didn't work in all these new schools. What kind of flexibility, what kind of learning environments, but also how do we include other groups into the school.
The building was designed with a thought towards what students need at every age of their development. In the early years tower, the spaces are tailored particularly for the way young students are instructed and thrive. And the high school tower is shaped in a way that will help our oldest students thrive and learn best.
One of the core environmental factors we've been looking at was lighting. Lighting is super important. We know that it helps students perform better, but we also know that that's one of the critical elements in the wintertime, that people get depressed and they're tired when it's a little darker. But light can also influence how you perform certain tasks. And we want to create a system that allows us not just to set the stage, but actually physically improve learning environment.
The vision of the school is to educate champions of a just and sustainable world. Just assumes inclusion. It means that you take care of other people and that you involve other people. Just also means that you have tolerance. In a world that needs tolerance quite badly, I think we have a wonderful vision to fulfill and a big responsibility. One of the other key words in our vision is the word sustainable or sustainability. The word sustainability has at least two connotations for us at CIS. The first one is the choice of materials, natural materials that were used in the building. The other part of the word sustainable is more psychological in terms of the people that come here. We try and teach our students that it takes time to build and sustain something that's worth having.
With 12,000 solar panels on the school, we made both an aesthetic and a sustainability decision. It'll generate electricity that makes the school more sustainable. We'll save money. We'll contribute electricity on sunny days to the grid and to ourselves. But more importantly, it also shows to everyone in the school, all students, that we can and should contribute. Sustainability in the school on the waste management side of it, mainly about making sure that all the food waste is used to feed pigs and that we recycle and reuse all the paper waste we have. So cardboard and paper is compressed and sold.
Being at CIS, and especially now in this new campus, is very exciting, not just for the children. We've actually heard quite a lot of parents say, this is the kind of school that I wish I'd been to as a child. The community at CIS is one of a great variety and diversity. People from 80 different nations come here. And that diversity is wonderful to be part of. But at the same time, despite many, many differences, cultural differences, other differences, it really feels like one community. It feels as though we all share the same values and we share a love and a commitment to this school.
Our new campus has already become a place that our families love to hang out in and be in just as much as their kids. Sometimes families come early to meet up with each other before picking up their kids. And often, families stay late into the evening while students are doing their after-school activities. So the new campus already feels like a vibrant home for all of the members of our community. Really, when it comes down to it, it's about making sure that our children feel at home here, that they come to school excited every day, that teachers care about them, and they are sharing their experiences with friends.
This new school is not the work of a small group of people currently running around. This project started a long time ago, and the effect of it will last for a long time to come. And we as people, we're passers-by, and we do our bit, and we help, but we stand on the shoulders of others, and we hope that newcomers will stand on ours.